Howdy, Simmers. I'm doing a few Halloween-themed videos in the month of October for obvious reasons, but recently I built this kind of abandoned haunted house in The Sims 4 to kind of go along with like the creepy part of Halloween, but today I want to do something a little bit more on like the cozy, kitty kind of Halloween. So I am building a house that is decorated for a Halloween party. And this actually works out really well because I recently did a Create a Sim video for like a Halloween party household where I basically made like 6 Sims. 3 of them are just in costumes, ready for a Halloween party, and the other 3 are actual occults. So I feel like making a house that kind of suits this like Halloween party theme kind of fits with just what I've been doing lately, really. So I've been actually having a lot of fun with these kind of Halloween-esque stuff. It's not something I do very often. I obviously do stuff, for the holidays and for the seasons and stuff, but for the most part, I do just normal builds, and so it's fun to kind of mix it up every now and then. But for this build, I wanted to keep it pretty simple because I was thinking Halloween parties usually happen at like someone's house. And for the most part, it's really only like the kitchen living room that's going to be decorated. You're not going to walk into someone's bedroom and see it just like full on Halloweened out, which isn't entirely the case in this house. I did add some elements of the spooky stuff pack along with like, I think a werewolf's mirror into the bedroom. But for the most part, all of the action happens in the living kitchen area and some stuff outside. So I went all out with this. I didn't know what the extent was going to be, that I was going to use like everything. But as you can see, the wallpaper is just fully bats. So, which makes no sense whatsoever. But maybe this is like a Halloween party rental kind of situation. So people come here to rent like a small place just to have a small party. And so it's just decorated like this 24/7. But I wanted to use a lot of the spooky stuff items because it just fit the spooky party kind of vibes. So that's what we did. I really wish we actually had more. I'm surprised we didn't get that much stuff for like the spooky season with seasons. So we got a lot of like Christmassy type stuff, and maybe like we have a couple of items that are specifically themed around the actual season, not a holiday. And thinking about it, I do actually kind of understand because they don't even have a Halloween equivalent as like a default holiday in the game. You actually have to make your own. So I kind of understand that. But main area is done. We're working on the bedroom at the moment. And I chose to go with this like spiderweb accent wall. But for the most part, everything is pretty normal in here. I wanted to keep it kind of dark colors though, just to fit like the spooky mood, I guess. And then the bathroom won't be anything special. But I really did just kind of go through and try to find as much kind of Halloween-esque stuff that I could find. I didn't even think until like the very last minute about using anything from paranormal stuff. Like, it completely slipped my mind. But it's fine because I really like how the main area came out. I definitely think that it gives Halloween party vibes. I wouldn't really know. I think I've only ever been to like one Halloween party, and it wasn't like much of a party, really. It was just hanging out with some friends. But I'm going around changing the lighting. I don't think I remembered to paint the ceilings in this build. My bad. I don't imagine many of you guys are going to download this anyway, though, so not a big deal. But we are finishing up with the interior of the house, just getting our bathroom essentials. And then I'll move to the outside and do terrain paint stuff. I didn't put a lot of stuff out there. I had like a few decorations that I kind of wanted to do some stuff with. I added these like fake gravestones from spooky stuff as well. And so I'll put some terrain paint under those really. And then that's kind of the extent of that before landscaping. So I'm going to hop into the game now and show you the build. All right, so here we are. It is broad daylight right now, but it actually looks kind of okay in the nighttime perspective. But we have our gravestones here, our wonderful lighting on the front porch. We do, of course, have the mailbox, and there's a trash can all the way back there. So I did not forget the household essentials. But I put a little pumpkin carving station out here with just a couple pumpkins next to it for decoration. And then coming inside, we are in the living section. We've got this bat rug with our ghost seating. And I went ahead and put in the TV bookshelf music thing. What's this called? The TV unit entertainment center. So just to have a little bit of stuff to do in this house. We've got our candy bowl over here. This cauldron is actually a light. And then we've got a table full of pumpkins with a whole bunch of different expressions. I think my favorite is probably this derpy one at the very end. Got a little dining section here. Our kitchen does not have too much going on with it. And then, of course, we have the little bathroom in here. And then finally is the master bedroom. So I wanted to incorporate more of this dark green in here, and I just couldn't really find anything, so yeah. But if it wasn't for all the Halloween decorations, I think this would actually be considered a starter home. But unfortunately, it is a little bit more than 20,000 simoleons. The build is available on the gallery for you guys. It's called Halloween Party House. It is 36,837 simoleons, so unfortunately, not actually a starter home, technically. But it's available for you. I see a few of you guys have actually already downloaded it, so I hope you enjoy this kind of ridiculous build. I hope you all enjoyed this random little Halloween build. I don't really get to use spooky stuff that often, so doing this build really allowed me to utilize that pack. And I had fun with it. I do wish that we had some more like Halloween party kind of stuff, but unfortunately that's not the case. But who knows, we do have the Life and Death expansion coming out in a few weeks, so maybe we'll get some cool stuff with that. I don't entirely know yet. But I do have a few more kind of Halloween-ish videos coming out throughout the month, so if you're enjoying these videos, then definitely stick around because I'll have a few more coming out. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Be sure to follow my socials, links are below. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.